Palantir holders are now getting anxious. After a huge rally, Palantir's future is now a huge question mark. Where will it go now? Some people say there might be a huge pullback, and this could bankrupt a lot of new investors. But on the other hand, some analysts also say that 100 times growth is possible. Will Palantir really reach $4,000? This seems like such a crazy prediction. How is this even possible? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Over the last few days, Palantir's price movement has been crazy. People have been over the moon because they broke $40. But now they're facing a dilemma, and it's a huge one. After a surge like this, there's usually equally terrifying news. This is Palantir's make-or-break moment. The stock has moved up a lot in the past 2 weeks. But here's the catch. Many are expecting a gigantic pullback soon. However, this wouldn't surprise most people, as it often happens after a big rise. And while on Friday, we saw some big orders come in for Palantir at $40, those could have been sold quickly too. If Palantir pulls back, it could be scary news. Many people bought shares at the top, and once selling begins, it could trigger more panic selling. This might snowball into a bigger sell-off, hurting investors who jumped in late. But this is just the beginning. There's still hope for Palantir's growth. And what people are predicting where the company will go is insanely good. So stay tuned and hear me out. This week is a busy time for tech stocks in general. There are tons of updates that are coming in this week, and it could change the course of several companies. Palantir in particular is set to benefit from this. In fact, an analyst just made a crazy announcement. Veteran trader Stephen Guilfoyle, who correctly predicted Palantir's recent rally, has now set a new price target for the stock. Guilfoyle had previously picked Palantir as a top choice when it was trading below $10 per share and continued to recommend it throughout its rise. He was right when he said Palantir could reach $36, and it did. Now you can see that his predictions are usually right. And with this new price target for Palantir, all the doubt that people have for the company's future could be erased. This is a sign of Palantir's strength. Now, after Palantir held above $36, plus all the good news they've been releasing continuously, Guilfoyle has set a new price target. He is now looking at $48. And this is just for this week alone. The company will report its third quarter results in November, and analysts expect positive earnings and revenue growth. All analysts have raised their sales estimates for Palantir this quarter, which probably helped push Palantir even higher. And what's even more exciting is this. If we look at the bigger picture of the economy, there's a lot of activity going on, especially this week. From several AI summit events down to the release of new CPI and PPI numbers of the federal government, everything could work for Palantir. But first, let's answer why these things matter, and how will it benefit Palantir. First off, Palantir can benefit from AI summit events by showcasing its advanced AI capabilities, attracting more clients and partnerships. They may not directly present during these events, but the general population will be educated more about what AI can do, and this could cause the market to look at Palantir in an even more positive way. There's also the release of new CPI and PPI numbers. This could impact market sentiment. After all, if the market is confident that the government and the economy is doing well, then it could also mean that their investments will be safer. This could be a huge window for investors to buy more Palantir. So, is this really going to happen? Well, there's still a huge roadblock on Palantir's path to growing to insane numbers. As a user on X has noted, around 95% of Palantir investors came in with the mindset of making fast money. Most of them weren't traditional investors, but people who joined the market during the start of 2020. And the problem here is they focused on learning about options trading, like calls, puts, and shorting. This can be harmful to Palantir's stock price. These newbie investors are more likely to sell quickly when the stock doesn't move as expected or when they get nervous. This type of behavior can cause more volatility and lead to sharp drops, which hurts the stock's stability over time. And what's more is, this has caused a lot of people to think that Palantir's future is in bad hands because of these newbie investors. However, if we look at the facts, this is entirely wrong. While it's true that there are a lot of newbie retail traders that are holding Palantir, they're actually doing good things for the stock. How so? Well, 40% of retail traders are holding Palantir's shares. They're not going all out selling the stocks they're holding just for a quick buck. And it's behavior like this that could push Palantir even higher. In fact, one user on X predicted that the company could grow to 10 times its size today. But this pales to what I'm about to reveal next. 10 times growth will look like peanuts next to this. As you know, Palantir is still at the start of their massive expansion. And because of this, it's not entirely impossible that Palantir's best products haven't even been released yet. The most exciting innovations are still to come. Once these hit the market, the volume of orders and contracts for Palantir will skyrocket. It won't take long for this to happen, and when it does, the impact will be huge. We're not just talking about the stock going up by 10 times. We're talking about a growth of 100 times. And this will probably only take one massive quarter is all it will take to shock Wall Street. Palantir has the potential to deliver something far beyond what anyone is expecting right now. This kind of massive growth could change how investors, institutions, and even skeptics see the company. When their new products are fully unleashed, Palantir could be a game changer in multiple industries. With AI technology becoming more important, Palantir's offerings will be in even higher demand. For those who stay invested, the payoff could be enormous. Wall Street might not fully understand it yet, but when Palantir's true potential is realized, the stock will soar in a way that few have imagined. The future looks incredibly bright for Palantir and its investors. This 100 times growth will cause Palantir's stock price to go insane at $4,000 each. And while this sounds entirely impossible, Palantir could actually be on the right track to achieving this. Aside from the endless possibilities of products that the company could offer in the future, here are other amazing updates from Palantir. Hear me out. One major catalyst for this insane growth is the fact that Palantir appears to be undervalued in the long run. While the current stock price might seem inflated, the company's true potential has yet to be fully realized. A similar situation happened with Nvidia. Initially considered overvalued, Nvidia quickly shifted to being undervalued as it consistently surpassed expectations. Its stock continued to rise as the company delivered outstanding results, proving the market wrong. Palantir may follow the same trajectory. Though the stock price seems high today, the company's future growth and the release of its best products could transform that perception. As Palantir begins to deliver on its promises, the stock may surprise investors with much bigger gains than anticipated. In the long term, Palantir's potential is enormous. What seems overvalued now could turn into one of the market's greatest opportunities as the company proves its worth. Especially that enterprise AI is nearly worthless without ontology, and Palantir is the only company that provides this critical element. The investment thesis surrounding Palantir is that simple. Palantir stands out as one of the greatest investment opportunities of all time. The company is poised to scale and dominate the enterprise AI market. This is backed by the widespread adoption of Palantir's technology that is already happening. At AIPCon events, many companies have showcased their use cases for Palantir software. Other businesses are taking notice and realizing they need this powerful tool to remain competitive. As more companies understand the value of Palantir's offerings, adoption is set to ramp up. This trend will become increasingly clear in the coming quarters as more organizations begin to implement Palantir's solutions. These developments, along with all the new updates for Palantir's software, strengthen the case for significant growth. The combination of increased demand and innovative features positions Palantir for remarkable growth potential. The numbers will start to reflect this shift, showing how Palantir could achieve growth of 100 times. The company's unique ability to provide ontology makes it a leader in enterprise AI, setting the stage for a bright future ahead. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.